Hello everybody, welcome back to the Promotional Images podcast. Today we are here with Frank, one of our national account representatives based out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And before we dive in today, if you have any promotional needs at all, visit our website at promoimages.com to explore a full range of customized products.
We got swag.
Alrighty, Frank, so let's get started from the beginning. So how long have you been with the company?
I've been with the company for 19 years. It's been a fun ride.
So you work out of South Carolina. How long have you been out of those 19 years in South Carolina?
We moved down here in 2015, so it's been 10 years.
Wow.
And it has snowed. It snowed this year, but we wanted to get away from the Buffalo winters, something a little warmer climate, and so we're very happy about the move, and we're not regretting it. Even though I'd love to be in Buffalo right now for the Sabres games.
That is true.
Buffalo is a huge part of us, and so we're big Bills and Sabres fans.
So let's take it back 19 years, and right when you first got into the this industry and company. Tell me a little of how you got into the industry.
So the president of our company, John Conley, and we met at a Dale Carnegie course. So it's a 12-week course. Our company, at that time, I was working at Lamar Advertising. And for those of you who don't know what the Dale Carnegie course is, it's 12 weeks, and every week you get up and you need to speak. They usually give you homework to work on a particular subject, and each week you come in and you speak on that. And so over the course of 12 weeks of getting up there and speaking and telling my story and John telling his story, over the course of that time, we developed a friendship. Mm-hmm. And it was just casual, and he'd call me and I'd sell some tickets to his band. When he was, as you all know, John's, Buffalo Music Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. So I would help out, and the conversation would come up every now and then. Hey, why don't you come work for Promotional Images? You'd be great at it. And It always seemed like I was happy at the time where I was. Mm-hmm. But that day eventually came, believe it or not. So we got together and worked out my multi-million-year contract and signing bonus, and 19 years later, and I'm still kicking.
So you and John have been friends for a very, very long time, then. Yes.
Yeah, and it's been awesome.
Awesome. So besides work, so let's get to know Frank outside of work. What do you do in your free time? Obviously you said you're a Bills and Sabres fan, but what else you got going on in your life?
Well, Alex, I'm going to tell you a secret here. I love to eat. Everything in my life revolves around food. I love to camp. What are we making? I love the golf. What are we having at the turn? Kayaking. What are we bringing kayaking? Make sure it's in a Ziploc bag. It's like it. And so I like to eat, so I had to learn how to cook. I love to cook. And so all those things in the South. The South is known for their food. And so I enjoy doing all that, being outdoors, spending time with my wife of 37 years, Dawn.
Yeah, congrats.
And so we have two great kids. Mm-hmm. And everything is good. We're glad we made the move.
I bet you enjoy, not having snow anymore. I mean, obviously it snowed this year in Myrtle Beach, but I mean, still, not having a majority of the year is great.
Yeah, and you know what I forgot to mention? Going to the beach. Like, how can I say we don't like going to the beach? So we do that a lot too.
True. Well, that's awesome. It's great to hear that, you got a lot of things outside of work. All right, now that, you talked about yourself a little bit and we got to know you a little bit better, now let's bring it back to the promo side of things. So you've been in the industry for 19 years. So what has been the biggest lesson that you've learned so far in your career?
I think being excited about what you sell and align yourself with a company that has the same values as you may have is important. Because I think relationships are key in this business. And if you like what you sell and you enjoy the company you're selling for, that it frees you up and allows you to be who you are. And I think if you're genuine, people see that. And that's just the very start of building that relationship.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. So a lot of people say that, sales is sales, and, it's basically universal everywhere you go, whatever industry you're in. But with this industry, what sets the promotional product industry apart from, I guess, other industries that do sales?
Well, a good portion of my sales career was in marketing and in advertising. So between selling cable networks or billboards or transit, everything was built around impressions and retention of the message. With promotional products, it's tangible. The other mediums, nothing wrong with those mediums, but it really doesn't become tangible until their cash register rings from the efforts of their marketing program. Here, when you hand someone a backpack or a golf polo or a cup or whatever it may be, they're going to hang on to that. There's a certain amount of emotion attached with that. And very early on, very quickly, seeing the reaction of the clients, hearing them over the phone, it's just totally different. When they can have something in their hand with their logo on it, with their message, and then you can always still drill down, like who are the demographics you're giving these to, and you can still put all that into that. But I think having something in your hand to touch it, to feel it, is a game changer. And it became very quickly, I realized that I really like doing this.
You've picked up a lot of traits and habits that you've kind of made yourself successful over the year. What is one that just truly sticks out that made you successful over these years?
That's a good question. There are many. You need many. I think consistency, which I don't want to sound like a hypocrite when I'm talking about consistency, because I think in most people, different areas of your life where everyone does kind of like a check under the hood. And it's like, what areas can I improve on? Probably where it lacks is the consistency. And so that's huge. Whether it's, we have a new business development program, so it's consistent on reaching out those people to let them know that we're the greatest thing, and you just haven't discovered us yet. So it's consistent in reaching out. Sales is sales, and we need to hit our numbers. So consistently hitting your numbers. But I would say like when I judge a really good day and a really bad day, is that you just need to have a thick skin. I think, and that probably goes for all sales, because it's very easy as you're building relationships to really, whether you love the project and you're just giving them all the ideas, and they may not go with you. They may go with someone else. Like, everyone always has a guy, right? So when you have a good day and a bad day, especially the bad ones, you just need to just roll it off. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and you just move on to the next one. And people are, when you're looking at those kind of numbers, people are buying the stuff. So it's just uncovering the right rock. It's helping a current client that you have, helping them out when they're in a jam. So there are many traits that you need, but I would say just the consistency part and the thick skin.
You talk about being here for a long time. I kind of want to ask you, you probably have a lot of wins. There's probably a lot of wins that you can think about, but I really want you to think about this. What has kind of been your biggest win throughout the years that you've been with the company and in this industry? And it doesn't have to be, a sale or anything like that, just really anything.
It's getting to know you, Alex. I would say is you're helping me grow as a person, as a salesperson. And that's going to be in that. We'll talk about that later. But I would say actually working for Promotional Images, finding this company, finding John Connolly, our story, the values that we have, the do what you say mentality. That's a win. Every day it's a win for me. I'm lucky to come to my office and really enjoy what I do. But I would say, as far as winning, for me, it's not maybe a particular job or project. It's when clients leave. Hey, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. It's been nice working with you. And then you get a call from them down the road a month later. Hey, I landed with this company. We want to bring you along. And I've been lucky enough to have that happen to me about a half a dozen times, where clients have just taken us along on their career path. And wherever they land, we're the company that's providing the promotional products or uniforms or whatever it may be. So to me, that really is a sign that you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. I totally agree. And so you talk about how this company's very different. We've been around for 40 years. I've only been part of the company for 8 months now, and I'm pretty pretty young. But the first thing I noticed is, I was like, wow, this company's very different. I want to ask you is like, if for somebody out there, that's looking for a promo company, what sets Promo Images apart from other people?
I think it is the people.
It's
That's the answer. Our team, our leadership group, we're doing something right for 40 years.
yeah.
And I think it's just getting the opportunity to from our CSRs to our billing to our production to, everyone's a rock star. And I just, like you had mentioned, you're not here that long. I'm sure it didn't take you that long to realize that this is a special place.
Yeah,
and
true.
it really is. And it's nice. We're all adults. We have a job to do. We all come in. We all do what needs to be done. But it's like a family atmosphere. And it shows through in the work. Like I mentioned before, if you really enjoy what you're doing, it shows through on how you carry yourself, how you speak to your clients. They just, those innate signals that your body sends off, or your facial expressions, or the tone of your voice, people pick up on that you really enjoy what you're doing and you're sincere. And when you talk about the company and the do what you say you're going to do, like, they can see that, they can feel that. And yeah, that's why more and more people need to call Frank at Promotional Images.
That's so true. That is so true. Well, Frank, it's been a pleasure. Those are all the questions I have. But do you want to add anything else or anything like that? If not, we can leave it off like this.
Well, I thought you were going to ask me, what am I most excited about?
Oh, yeah.
In my future. I was preparing. Alex, that's where you come in.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
Frank, what is the most exciting thing that you're excited about in the future?
I am going to say social media and working with you, Alex. So
that's right.
A little background. Alex alluded that I would email recipes out to my clients different times of the year. Well, this year I did my very first social media video, and boy, it was eye-opening. And it was a ton of fun to do. And I got a ton of great ideas, stuff I want to do on camping. So that's what I'm most excited about. It's learning how to do it and having you guide me along the way. But I just want to be able to reach out to my clients in that way. It's like the wave of where everything is going through social media, and allows you to show your personality, show the products, versus an attachment to an email. So that's what I'm really excited about.
I'm really excited about it too, because you got the personality for it. And that first video that you put out, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out on our, honestly, all socials, but mostly Instagram, because that's where Frank is. But he gave us a Super Bowl recipe for pigs in a blanket. Is that correct?
Yeah, they were smoked bacon wrapped little smokies.
Yes, and
which was a great response. I probably had 15 to 20 clients try it for the Super Bowl, and they loved it. So it was good to come out of the gate with a winner, a bell ringer.
If you guys, don't follow our page yet, definitely go follow our page, because Frank has got he's already told me some ideas, and I'm very excited about him. He's going camping soon. He's going to be cooking again soon. So make sure you guys look out for that stuff. So I'm very excited for it.
Did I get the point across that I like to eat? I did, I think. Okay.
I think you did.
Is this where we say goodbye, Frank?
No, Frank, you've been great though. Thank you again for coming on this call and everything like that. We really appreciate it here. You've been nothing but great, and obviously you've been here for 19 years, and I can't wait for what's in the future for you, because what you said so far, it seems like you're very successful. So very excited. So but then again, guys, thank you guys for joining us for the Promotional Images podcast. Again, if you have any promo needs or solutions that you need to be fulfilled, reach out to our website at promoimages.com. So thanks again, guys.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everybody.